Good morning, students. Today I am going to take lesson 3rd of geography of class 7. Here in this lesson, we have to study about weather and climate. We have to study about the introduction of weather and climates, difference between weather and climates, elements of weather and climates, and the instruments that are used for measuring weather and climates. Now, first of all, let me tell you what is the definition of weather. Weather is a name given to the changing condition of the atmosphere or air which surrounded the earth. Weather is differ from place to place. Weather may be varies from place to place. It may be very heavy raining in one place, or in the other place it may be sunshine. So, weather can be defined as the day-to-day condition of the atmosphere at any place as regard temperature, pressure, rainfall, wind, and humidity. Now, what is the difference between weather and climate? As I have said, the weather is a day-to-day changing in the atmospheric conditions, but climate is the average weather condition of the temperature, atmospheric pressure, wind, humidity, precipitation of a large area over a long period of nearly 30 years. So, weather is the condition of the atmosphere over a long period of time. So, weather forecasting. The weather forecasting, meteorology is a science that deals with the study of weather, and meteorologists are the scientists who study the weather conditions. The weather forecasting tells us about the weather which occurred every day. It may be through radio or televisions. They also use various instruments to gather a wide range of data on the basis of which the weather map are prepared. Ship, weather rockets, weather balloons, weather satellites are used to monitor the daily weather. Geostationary operational instruments, satellite, that is GOES, provide continuous monitoring of the atmospheric condition such as flash flood, hailstones, and hurricanes. They include warning of hazardous weather such as heavy rainfall, flood, snowfall, or snow wind. Most national forecasts predict weather report for their own countries. Now, weather and climates of a place or regions are based on various elements like temperature, pressure, wind, precipitations, humidity, etc. But what are the main elements of weather and climates? The main elements of weather and climates are temperature, atmospheric pressure, wind, humidity, precipitations, sunshine, and cloud. Temperature is the measure of how hot and cold a thing or a place is. Temperature also depends upon various factors like latitudes, altitudes, nearness to the sea, ocean, current, soil, wind, season, time of the day, and ever visitation. Atmospheric pressure is the pressure exerted by the weight of the atmosphere on the earth surface. The pressure may be differ from place to place. At the same time, we have the wind. Wind means wind direction also affect the temperature of a place. The moving air is called wind. Wind coming from warmer area would increase the temperature of region, while the wind coming from colder region decrease the temperature. Humidity is the amount of water vapor in the atmosphere. Precipitation is defined as water in liquids or solid from falling to the earth. It can be termed as depositions of atmospheric moistures and is the most important phase of the hydrological cycle. Sunshine is determined by the season and latitude of place, the amount of cloud covered in the sky. Cloud. A cloud is a mass of small water droplets and tiny ice crystals that float in the air. When the temperature of the air is below dew points, the water vapors condense into small droplets of water around small particles such as dust and smokes. These tiny impurities are called condensation nuclei. Without this condensation nuclei, the cloud cannot form. Clouds look white because the droplet and crystals scatter light. When clouds block the sun, they look gray in color. There are various instruments for measuring the weather. Some of the instruments are also temperature, are measured by weather instruments like temperature, atmospheric pressure, humidity, rainfall, sunshine, which I have already explained it to you. Now, recording of a temperature. What are the instruments that are used for recording temperature? Thermometer is there, maximum minimum thermometer is there, Staminson's screen is here, and temperature is measured with the help of thermometer. Atmospheric pressure can be defined as a force exerted by the vertical column of air per unit of area. Measurement of atmospheric pressures. Atmospheric pressure can be measured by simple barometers or Android barometers. The pressure is measured in millibar, that is MB. That is the unit of atmospheric pressure. Humidity is measured as the amount of water vapor present in the air. There are two types of humidity, absolute humidity and relative humidity. Means humidity can be measured in two ways, that is absolute humidity and relative humidity. The actual amount of water vapor present in the air, which is expressed in gram cubic meter, is called the absolute humidity. And relative humidity is the ratio between the actual amount of water vapor and the total amount the air holds at a given temperature, expressed as percentage. Measurement of relative humidity. The relative humidity of the atmosphere at a particular place can be measured with the help of wet, dry bulb thermometer or hygrometers. Wet and dry bulb thermometer consists of two sensitive thermometer, that is a dry bulb thermometer which records the actual air temperature of the atmosphere, and a wet bulb thermometers. Whereas rainfall or precipitation is always measured by instrument called rain gauge. Rainfall is usually expressed in centimeter and millimeters. Measurement of rainfall. A rain gauge is used to measure the rainfall. Precaution while using a rain gauge. The rain gauge should be kept 30 centimeter above the ground. It should be at a high level of 30 centimeter. It should be protected from animals. Whereas observation of wind speed and directions. Wind is air in motion. The factor determining the direction and speed of wind are the pressure, rotation of the earth, and friction or obstacles. Determining weather directions. The instrument used for determining weather direction is called wind vane or weather clock. These are the instruments which are used for measuring the wind speed and wind directions. And the wind vane is made up of two parts. The part with an arrow or vane mounted on the top of a pole which is free to move with the prevailing wind. The part with the compass is stationary and show in which direction the wind is moving. Wind are always named from the direction they are blow. If it is blowing from east or if it is blowing from northeast, it is called northeast wind. If it is blowing from southwest, it is called southwest wind. Now wind speed. Wind originated due to air blowing from high pressure area to a low pressure area is called wind speed. And the wind speed is always measured with an instrument called anemometers. Anemometers is a cup consisting of 3 to 4 metal cup mounted on a pole so that cup will be catch the wind and spin the wheel at a rate proportional to the wind speed. A dial at the base recorded the number of times the curve turns in a fixer. So 1 knot is equal to 1 nautical miles or 1 hour. Wind speed may be expressed by the use of Beaufort scale. Dear students, read this lesson by yourself, and in the next session I am going to give you some question answer which you will write in your copy, and when the school reopen, that times I will check the copy for you and give the full reading to the particular lesson so that you will understand it in a better way. Thank you.